Hello internet friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lindsay, LiJo. Hey, how are you? So glad that you made it to this side of the internet with me. So today my video is on 5 secrets to essentially wake up earlier and get your life going. Be a morning person, if you will. Also, if you would like to book a video session with me, my link for Snug is down below. All right, so for myself, I wake up at 4:45. 6 days a week. I used to be a reasonable 7 a.m. girl for most of my life, but then once I started my own business, I had to make some changes in order to make my life work better. One of those changes was the fact that I had to start my day earlier, and it wasn't over the fact that I wanted to, it was over the fact that I actually needed to. And as with all new things, it was a little bit uncomfortable at first. But there's really been some things that I have fallen in love with through this process of getting up early, and it's really made the discomfort worth it. So just before we get into the secrets, I just want to tell you what is actually so great about waking up early. At 4:45 in the morning, it is quiet and the world is still. Do you know how wonderful that actually is? Wake up, collect your thoughts, check your emails, eat some breakfast, go to work out, see hardly any cars on the road, all in complete just quiet and stillness. As a person, I really crave finding peace wherever and whenever I can, and I have found a lot of peace early in the morning. Next, I love being unrushed. When I woke up later, I didn't have the time to do the things that I eventually realized were really important to me. I hate rushing. When I rush, it means I'll rationalize not doing things that are for my benefit, like eating a good breakfast and drinking water and, very simple things. Doing a nice little stretch once in a while. Waking up early has been a gift to me by giving more time to myself. And kind of my last reason of why it's so great is I get basic self-care out of the way early. Especially if you get tunnel vision like I do and you work on your computer for 12 hours a day. Take care of the things that need to be taken care of and then take the rest of your time to work on your vision, all the other great stuff you want to do. All right, so now for the 5 secrets, starting with number 1, know your reason. Get real with the internal reason for actually making this decision. Are you just kind of doing this as a challenge just to, see what will happen? It's probably not going to really produce anything for you of substantial measure, because if you don't see the value in you making this change for yourself long term, how it could really benefit you over time, how it can change habits in your lifestyle, then it's not really going to stick until you really understand why you're just doing an action mindlessly. All right, so the second secret, make your alarm sound terrible. And I don't ever snooze my alarm because my gosh, that sound, and it's not even a bad sound. I have a very nice alarm sound, but I don't want to hear anything. The anticipation of it, hearing the sound again, is just I don't want it. So, I'm very mild in this regard, but for yourself, if you're someone who likes to hit that snooze button, make the sound of your alarm terrible. So you don't want to hear it and you don't want it to go off again. And then my next tip, number 3, which kind of piggybacks on that, is if you continue to hit the snooze button, even with your terrible sound, make sure your alarm is out of reaching distance. Put it just far enough that you have to get up and actually get out of bed to turn off that alarm. That sounds terrible. Don't want to get up? Fine. Listen to the Kids Bop version of the electric slide until your inner turmoil and rage just boils until it creates a steam engine that literally propels you out of bed. All right, number 4, give yourself a treat. The best treat is really how you're going to be treating yourself by establishing better long-term habits. But in the meantime, give yourself a treat, a little treat. We're talking about something smaller. So for myself, I was never really a breakfast person until I started waking up earlier in the morning. And do you know what I discovered? I love cereal. Cereal is delicious. A cold almond milk on some delicious little flakes or granola It's like I just discovered cereal like this year. And you know what? I look forward to having my cereal in the morning when I wake up. It's great. So whatever your little treat to yourself needs to be, just to get you excited about, whatever that day is to bring, give that to yourself when you wake up early in the morning. Don't make it time consuming, but make it valuable for you. All right, and number 5, get comfortable with saying no to staying up late. Employ excuses here, people. All right, let's be real. The majority of the population, they stay up late and they wake up late. Most people are not waking up at 4:45 in the morning, which is why it's so nice. However, sometimes you or people around you will try to convince you that staying up late is going to be a really great time. But do you know what's really a great time? Consistency in the things that bring you a greater level of value in your life long term. So maybe you have to give yourself the excuse. Hey me, it's time to go to sleep. But I want to stay up till 3 a.m. reading about the neural pathways of people with schizophrenia. You can't. You have to wake up at 4:45 tomorrow. Okay. Or your friends, hey, come out and hang out with us late tonight. It's gonna be great. Sorry guys, I have to wake up at 4:45 tomorrow morning. Oh, that sucks. All right. Easy. All right guys, that's it for this video. I hope you learned some beneficial tips to try out this week if this is something you're trying to do. There's been studies done that say people who wake up earlier have a greater chance of success. And I think some of that can be a little bit convoluted in terms of how it's interpreted. But what I think is that, it tends to be that corporate culture in a lot of ways operates between those 9 to 5 hours. So if you're giving yourself time in the beginning of the day, you're giving yourself your first bit of time and you're really focusing in on things that are important to you and your future growth, it means that you're not just, whoring yourself out to the man the entire day and then giving yourself what's left over at the end. Give yourself some goodness first and then go do what you're gonna do. I think it's a healthy mindset to have. It's definitely benefited me. I enjoy it. I love the quiet of the morning. I love, I love the peace, it's great. The quiet, so good. All right, so I will see you guys in my next video. So long, internet friends. Bring your mind into the morning. Boom. Put that on a mug. Here. Hello, internet friends.